morning, agents. Hey, every single day you're going to be faced with things coming at you. I like to call one side of this what I call the fear zone. The zone where all the fear, the stress, the anxiety, the depression, the challenges, the frustration, the anger, the hate, the dark, all of that side can be categorized into one simple word: fear. And it's a zone that we often get in. Now, some of us have created patterns, habits, rituals, and disciplines to take us out of that. The question I would ask of you is, what is your pattern? Because on the opposite side of the fear is the zone, what I call the fun zone. The zone that is exciting. The zone that allows you to have peace, joy, light, love, patience, kindness, gentleness, persuasion. Many of us spend a lot of our lives in the side where it is not fun, right? It's not fun in the fear zone. If we want to have fun, we got to get in the fun zone. We got to get in the exciting zone of life, which is where the peace, the joy, the light, the brightness, the hope, the belief is in our lives. So the question is this: do you have tools to bring you back to the fun zone? To the zone that is when you feel the joy and the happiness of life. When you are not in that zone, how do you get back? How do you come back home to who you really are? Your authentic self, your real self, the person who becomes like the bright light in the dark night to the moths of the world, if you would say, right? If you're out there camping and you have a flickering light, what do all the moths do? They're drawn to the light. Well, look, gang, life is no different. You and I both know that if you're walking around in fear, anxiety, depression, frustration, hate, darkness, negativity, heaviness, these are words to describe the one word that is always happening, which is fear. So the question then comes down to, how do you get to the fun zone, the happy zone? How do you get over there? Well, I believe there's a couple of ways, and I just want to remind you that if you find yourself throughout the day, you can do these two things that I believe will help you immensely. One, go to a place of gratitude. If it's you writing in your journal, write down a number of things you're grateful for. If you're in the middle of a meeting, if you're in the middle of just driving down the road, can you go to a place of gratitude? Can you count out, speak out loud the gratitude that you feel? The answer is you can. Can you speak things of gratitude? Can you feel the gratitude? Can you exercise and literally produce by your actions gratitude? The answer is yes, but in its most simplest form. Even if it's like, man, when I'm feeling the fear zone come on, I am going to go to a place of gratitude. And you name 4 or 5 things. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my spouse. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for my heartbeat. I'm grateful for eyes to see. I'm grateful for hands to do things. Look, whatever the gratitude is, man, I just rattled those things off. There's no rules to the gratitude. Just remain in a space of gratitude. And one of the great things that we could do in life, and this is a statement that I learned years ago, and I am so grateful for this statement, and I hope that some of you may write this down, but I hope it becomes a mantra for you. And that is, exchange your expectations for gratitude. Sometimes we expect so much out of life. We expect every deal to happen. We expect every single person to do the right thing. What if you exchanged all of your expectations and you changed them and maneuvered them to where it wasn't about the expectation, it was a place of gratitude that you went. You, instead of expecting something from your spouse, instead of expecting something from your friend, instead of expecting something from the next agent or the next client, how about you went to a space where you were just simply grateful for them, grateful for your time, grateful for your experience, grateful for what you do. My life has taught me that I have a lot of expectations, but when those expectations become so steep, with rules and exactness, I go into the fear zone. Can you go to a place of gratitude and remove all the expectations? That doesn't mean don't have expectations, but when you feel the fear, when you feel the anxiety, when you feel the depression, when you feel the unhappiness, when you feel the heaviness and the darkness set in, can you create a new habit, ritual, and discipline that goes to a place of light and bright? I know you can. So let's do it, gang. Let's do what needs to be done. Be grateful, number one. Number two, breathe. It could be as simple as breathing in like a circle. Just breathe in and then letting out. What if you just did that 10 times and just like a circle, in with the breath, out with the breath, in with the breath, out with the breath, in with the breath, out with the breath. And it's just a circular motion. Just what if you combine that breathing with the gratitude? What if the gratitude was aligned with the breathing? What would happen to you? What would be different in you? How would you center yourself? Could you do that right before you prospect? The answer is yes. Could you do that right before you get out of your car and you go into the appointment to find your center? The answer is yes. Gang, be a yes to life. Stop the nonsense. Stop the craziness of negativity in your life and come to the light that is bright, that's within you. It's already there. You just need to dust it off. It's already there. You just need to uncover it. It's already there. The gratitude, the joy, the brightness, the love, the gentleness, the persuasion. It's already inside of you. But fear blocks it. Stress blocks it. Negativity blocks it. Darkness blocks it. And when you show up for that appointment, when you show up to prospect, when you show up to knock on that door, I want you so centered that it doesn't matter what you say, that your center is so strong that people are drawn to you because it has nothing to do with the words that you say. I will close with this statement. If your presence is not getting you what you want, if your presence is not getting you what you want, neither will your words. Another way to say that, neither will the script. The best script with the wrong presence never works. Put the right presence with any script and you win the game. You win. And that is what it is about. I want you to win. I want you to be free. I want you to be in your center. I want you to be liberated to live a life of joy and make and earn a ton of money, do a ton of transactions along the way. So gang, I wish you a moment of gratitude. I wish you a life of gratitude, love, joy, success. I wish you a great life. Have an extraordinary day, and we'll talk soon.